Alrighty, folks, welcome to our Major League Baseball free pick video here today for Monday, June 10th, 2024. My name is Brock Page, and I've been dishing out free sports picks on YouTube since 2016. And if you want to see which one of these free plays on this video that I actually like the best, I'm 2-0 my last two daily best plays on my premium site. It's just $1.99 for 30 days of access. And with that, we're going to dive into some free content. We're going to take a look at the Orioles squaring off against the Rays. 6:50 Eastern first pitch. Baltimore's minus $1.55, total 7. Corbin Burns for the O's. Ryan Pepio for Tampa Bay. And even though Pep's having a good year, the Rays are playing their worst baseball at home. They're 17-21 at the Trop. And most of that has to do with the bats. These guys are a bottom 5 run-producing team in the American League. And they're facing Corbin Burns, who's 6-2 with an ERA of 2.26. The righty's got 76 strikeouts and a 1.02 whip. Now at the plate, the O's are currently having, they currently have the highest run-producing lineup in baseball. Gunnar Henderson has the second most homers in the bigs, top 5 in OPS. Meanwhile, Adley Rutschman's the club leader in hits. Now, injury-wise, Austin Hayes and Kyle Stowers are questionable for the O's, and 5 out of Baltimore's last 7 road games got over the total. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay went 60% to the over in their last 10 themselves. Give me Baltimore minus 155, over 7. Next game, Rockies Twins, 7:40 Eastern start time. Minnesota's minus 225, totals 9. Chris Paddock for Minnesota, Dakota Hudson for Colorado. When it comes to cashing in on the run line, the Rockies are covering in 60% of their interleague games. And believe it or not, they're now starting to hit the baseball. Colorado is currently a top 10 hit-producing lineup. Elias Diaz bats .305. Zeke Tovar has the most hits. And they're going to take on Chris Paddock, who's got an ERA in the 5s, along with a 1.42 whip. Of course, at the plate, the Twins have had all kinds of problems at Target Field. They're a bottom 5 run-producing team in their own building. Now, injury-wise, Bryant, Rogers, Jones, Bouchard, and Beck, they're all still inactive for Colorado. And 5 out of the Rockies' last 7 road games stayed under the number. Minnesota's 60% to the under in their last 10. Give me Colorado plus 1.5, under 9. Next game, Yankees-Royals, 8:10 Eastern start time. The Yankees are minus $1.25, totals 9. Carlos Rodon for New York, Seth Lugo for Kansas City. And I'll tell you, Lugo's been awesome for the Royals this season. He's 9-1 with an ERA of 2.13. The righty also has a 1.02 whip. Of course, at the plate, KC's been pounding the baseball at Kauffman Stadium. They're averaging more runs a game at home than any other lineup in the league. Bobby Witt Jr. leads the team in hits, top 10 OPS guy as well. When it comes to the injury list, Michael Massey's out for the Royals. Juan Soto's questionable for New York. Now, total-wise, the Yankees are 16-7 to the under against American League opponents on the road. Give me Kansas City plus 105, under 9. Next matchup, Blue Jays, Brewers, 8:10 p.m. East. Milwaukee's minus $1.15, totals 8 runs. Colin Ray for the Brewers, Jose Barrios for Toronto. And even though Barrios has done well this year, the Blue Jays are playing their worst baseball on the road. They currently have a losing record in their travels. Of course, at the plate, the Blue Jays are a bottom 5 hit-producing team on the road. And they're facing Colin Ray, who's 4-2 with an ERA in the 3s. And even if Ray struggles, he's backed by a solid lineup of hitters. As a matter of fact, Milwaukee's averaging more runs a game at home than any other lineup besides one. William Contreras is in the top 10 in batting average and RBI. And Christian Yelich is batting .329 with an OPS in the 900s. Now, total-wise, Milwaukee's last 4 straight did get over the number. They're also 7-3 to the over in their last 10 at any location. Now, 7 out of the Blue Jays' last 10 ball games got over the line themselves. Give me Milwaukee minus $1.15, over 8. Next game, White Sox Mariners, 9:40 p.m. East. Seattle's 225, total 7.5. Logan Gilbert for the Mariners, Eric Fetty for the White Sox. And even though Fetty's having a great year on the mound, he is backed by the worst lineup in baseball. They're currently the lowest run-producing team in the game. And they got to take on Logan Gilbert, who's got an ERA in the threes, along with a .98 whip. Of course, the M's have been the toughest team to hit against in Major League Baseball at home. They're allowing fewer runs a game in their own building than any other team in the league. Now, injury-wise, Polanco and France are out for the M's. Pham, Benintendi, Jimenez, and Fletcher are out for the White Sox. When it comes to the total, the Mariners saw 69% of their home games this year stay under the total. Give me Seattle -1.5, under 7.5. Next game, Athletics, Padres, 9:40 p.m. East. San Diego's 225, total 7.5. Dylan Cease for the Padres, Joey Estes for Oakland. Now, the righty Estes has certainly allowed his fair share of runs. He's got an ERA of 4.67. Of course, at the plate, the A's are having a tough time getting base runners. They're currently dead last in hits per game while traveling. Seth Brown hits just $190. Shane Langoliers, he's hitting $197. They're facing Dylan Cease, who's got a handful of wins and a whole lot of strikeouts. The righty's punched out 93 batters on the year. He's also got a .96 whip. Now, injury-wise, Machado's questionable for the Pods. Bogarts is out. And when it comes to Oakland on the other side, Ruiz is inactive for them. Now, 7 out of Oakland's last 10 ball games fell under the total. Meanwhile, San Diego's gone 67% to the under in their interleague games. Give me San Diego -1.5, under 7.5. And with that, folks, we're going to jump into our next and final breakdown for the video. It's going to be in that Astros-Giants game. That'll be a 9:45 Eastern start time. Houston's -120, total 7.5. Spencer Arrighetti for the Astros, Kyle Harrison for San Francisco. And the Giants did get the W in 3 out of their last 4 ball games. They're in the top 10 in hits per game at home. They're taking on Spencer Arrighetti, who's 3-5 with an ERA close to 6. Now at the dish, the Astros are having a tough time producing runs in their travels. They're currently in the bottom 10 in runs per game on the road. Alex Bregman's hitting just .237. Yandy Diaz has an OPS in the 600s. Now, injury-wise, Kyle Tucker's out for Houston. Matt Chapman inactive for San Francisco. 3 out of the Giants' last 4 at home got over the number. They also went 60% to the over in their last 10 at any location. Give me the Giants +$1, over 7.5. And with that, folks, we're going to jump into our quick pick recap. Give me the Orioles -155, over 7. Colorado +1.5, under 9. Royals +105, under 9 runs. Brewers -$115, over 8. Mariners -1.5, under 7.5 runs. Padres -1.5, under 7.5. Give me the Giants +$1, over 7.5. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium site. Now, if you do end up getting a membership here today on patreon.com/BrockPage, just a friendly reminder, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. As an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. That's why I always tell folks that Chairman Podcast, it's a full access, all-inclusive membership. Gives you access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you also get access to my Chairman Podcast absolutely free. It's included with your purchase. But most importantly, folks, got to thank you for joining me right here on the free video. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. With that said, folks, happy Monday to you. Best of luck to you. I look forward to seeing you later on today on my premium site at patreon.com/BrockPage.